Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We got a fun little time lined up for you guys today. I'm just about to tweet out the link of the stream. How you people doing today? How are y'all? Just tuning in. Let me tweet this out. There we go. What is up? Wait, did I not make this public? Oh, no, I did. Okay. What is up, chat? Yo, Mr. Glogman. Yo, let's go. He got it this time. He got it. He's clutch. What a legend. What's up, Jaden? How you doing? Yo, how you guys doing? Sorry, I just started the stream, tweeting it out real quick. Talking about the Dillon Dannis lawsuit. We're going to just jump into what's public. We're going to talk about it, see if we can dig deeper and find anything interesting. But at least we're just going to go over everything. We're just going to go over everything. What are we at right now? And what is the state of the Paul brothers, right? How are the Paul brothers handling this, right? We're just going to kind of cover it all, go with the flow. I got about an hour to kill. It'll be a quick stream. Just figured why not. But I'm going to just pull some stuff up. You like that thumbnail? I thought that thumbnail was top tier, prime material. That thumbnail. I thought that was really good. I was enjoying making that. Yeah, let me just pull up a couple things while I let some people roll in. Right when Chris goes live. Oh, Chris is live too. Oh, I think I beat him by a couple minutes. Wasn't he supposed to go at 4:30 today? Or did he go early? Yeah. It's okay. He does his own thing. I do my own thing. He's talking about something else I did want to talk about, which was Vince. What's his face? Vince Vintage. I did research that. That story's crazy. I did want to talk about that too, but I don't know if I'll have time today because I just got about an hour and we're going over Dillon Dannis. But yeah, what's up, Tanasa? I heart Soy Jacks. Thanks. Yeah, it's a great thumbnail. It's a great thumbnail. Yeah, great RFX comments video today. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we just shot that one earlier. It was pretty funny. I will go over a little bit of that again here later if I have time for it after the Dillon Dannis stuff. We're about to dive into a bunch of things. So, all right, let's go ahead and just jump right in because I don't want to kill too much time. Because like I said, I only got about an hour. So let's just jump right into what the hell is going on with Dillon Dannis. What is going on with Dillon Dannis? What is happening with EDP? What is happening with Jake Paul? You know, what is going on with these people? All right, let's go. Let's switch over. You should look up. What does that say? Oh yeah, good one. The little heart that's in the chat box is like this little heart. It even shows on the side. This little heart right here was like covering what you said on my end. So I was like, what does that say? I almost read it out. Yeah, actually, if you guys tap the heart, it does show up on the chat box, or you can tap. I think there's other emojis too you can tap. I didn't know that it did that. I didn't know that the little thing I have, because I haven't streamed in so long, I'm surprised that the feature works like that, but apparently it works, so it's great. By the way, if you are tapping that, move your fingers down a little bit and also tap the like button while you're there, on the way down, because it helps the stream out a lot, so thank you guys. All right, let's switch over. So here is what's going on with Dillon Dannis, right? So I covered this a little bit on Red Fox Comms. I'm just going to kind of go over it again because it's kind of important to know where the state of the Paul brothers are at in terms of Dillon Dannis, because they've been liking to try to play it off. They'd like to try to play it off that they're just chilling, that it's nothing. It's just a bunch of tweets. Who cares? But in reality, it's not just a bunch of tweets. It's not just a bunch of tweets to them. To them, it's actually like the end of the world. And so bad that they thought it was worthy of suing Dillon Dannis. And so we're going to go over that. But just as a bit of context, where are the Paul brothers at, right? So the other day, Jake Paul, he made a response to Dannis because Dannis was saying a whole bunch of shit about him, right? And rightfully so. I mean, Jake Paul's kind of a dick. So he said, Jake Paul, stay ready. I'd gladly KO you. I might even make videos faking a limp to entice you into the fight. Your little brother seems to be considering pulling out due to his hurt feelings. You might need to step up and uphold the reputation of the Paul name. This is a funny bit of a little bit of foreshadowing here. You know, pulling out due to his hurt feelings. Now there's another reason the fight might have to be called off. But what is he? Do you guys know what he's referencing here with I might even make videos faking a limp? Because I heard, like I read a tweet or something that I guess he fought some dude who has a limp, or some dude is like disabled or something, or they're just old. I don't know what it was, but he's referencing some person that Jake fought, I guess, that was like limping on video before they fought. I don't know what that's referencing exactly, but something like that. What's up, Redweister? So he's taking shots at Jake, you know, obviously just kind of without really a response because Jake's just doing his own thing. He keeps going, right? This is like 2 weeks later. I still can't wrap my head around Jake Paul not defending his own flesh and blood. For anyone out there with a brother, I speak for many of us when I say they are fake brothers. Personally, I take a bullet for mine without a second of thought. That's true loyalty. Now, I'm going to be real. What is Jake supposed to say, right? What is Jake actually supposed to say? Because here's the truth. If you're Jake Paul and you're thinking about your older brother with like women, right? You're thinking about your older brother with women. You have to think about the fact that he fucked your girlfriend, right? You have to think about that. That has to go through your brain. You have to be like, yeah, he fucked my girlfriend like 5 years ago. So frankly, if I was Jake Paul, I would not give a fuck about what's happening with his current love life. I would just not even think about it. I would just be like, no, my brother fucked my girlfriend while we were dating. So no, I don't even want to think about that. So I don't really know what he's supposed to say in response to that. You know what I mean? Like that was just silly. That's a silly tweet. I don't really think Jake Paul has to come to the defense of fucking Logan. But, you know, it keeps going, right? It keeps going. And he said something to James Charles. By the way, he made this tweet like 3-4 times, tweeting at James Charles. Do you guys remember this? This was like forever ago, months ago. He talked about this on a podcast, right? And actually, you know what? Actually, I'll play this clip after I read the tweet. But months ago, he talked about this on a podcast. But he tweets, James Charles, come forward about that night with Jake Paul. We will cover the cost if he sues you for breaking the NDA, which is pretty crazy. So what the hell is he talking about? He did talk about it on this podcast, which is funny. So let's just watch this clip. Let me see if I can turn this up because it's kind of quiet. Give me a second, y'all. I got an audio boost. This video is very quiet. I did audio tests on other videos and they were fine, but this one is, I did not check this one, and this is a very quiet video. So let me turn this shit up. There we go. All right.
You leave me that shit up.
It's a rumor.
It's a rumor.
There's a lot of rumors. A lot of girls want to have my baby. So. It's like the 20th time I've heard that.
Oh, but then also he was like, you wouldn't be able to financially support
Jake Paul.
it. Look at the camera.
Jake Paul. Ask him about James Charles, okay?
Wait, what?
Ask Jake Paul about James Charles, or have James Charles on.
Ask Jake Paul about James Charles. So what could he possibly mean by this, boys? What could he possibly mean by this?
And then he signed the NDA, so. But yeah.
NDAs don't mean shit.
So he wants to fucking goddamn say all that shit. Have James Charles on. Ask him about Jake Paul, the Team 10 house.
Jesus.
You probably know.
At the Team 10 house. So apparently something happened at the Team 10 house with James Charles.
You know about?
No, I don't.
Really?
Would you like to say?
Nah. Well,
You're gonna get in trouble?
No, I'm gonna get in trouble. I think that's his business, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not against that, but when you threaten people and
So it's not his business, right? But apparently it is his business because he keeps pushing it, right? Which, I mean, honestly, I do want to know. I really do want to know what the fuck happened here, because first he was very vague about it, right? Because an NDA can really mean anything. I mean, let's just be real, guys. NDA can mean anything. It could have been something content related. It could have been something brand related. It could have meant anything. But if you just know an NDA exists, you just like win automatically in your brain, right? Like you just auto win because you can bring it up. And since it's an NDA, they can't talk about like the details of it. You know what I mean? Like they can't express like what actually the details of the NDA are because they're not allowed to. So he just wins by default. But now he specifies that it's about a night, one specific night, right? So it's not just a general NDA. It's about one night, or like, not like a general like hanging out thing or whatever. One night happened with Jake Paul, and that's what he's not allowed to disclose. So we get a little bit more detail with this tweet. A little bit goes a long way. You know what I mean? That does imply Jake hit that pussy. Yeah, that's what that implies. That is what that implies, actually. So gay Paul now is rising up, and it's about to come out. And we talk about this a little bit more in the Red Fox Comms video that's coming out tomorrow. We kind of go and break it down a little bit more. I'm not going to cover everything because I'm not just going to rehash the whole video, but we go back and look at their history, and we go look at like the ways that they've interacted online before and how long Jake Paul and Dillon Danis have hated each other and shit like that. So check out the Red Fox Comms video coming out tomorrow, because we will dive into that little connection a little bit more. But I just wanted to briefly cover that right before we got into the lawsuit. All right, Tananza, have a good day. Have a good day at work. I'll see you. L Stream, thank you, Froki. What's up? What's up, Ben? How you doing, bro? But yeah, let's get to the juice, right? Let's just get to the juice. Let's hop right in, because this is where shit goes down. You guys all know how Dillon Danis is. You guys know how he tweets about Nina. You guys have seen it. Every person on the internet's seen it. He's gotten 2 billion impressions on Twitter talking about Nina, right? 2 billion impressions on Twitter. Do you guys realize how much that is? That is a fuckload of impressions. 2 billion, right? That is a fuckload of impressions. I don't even think like the president of the United States has gotten like that much, right? Maybe, but seriously, 2 billion is a fuckload of impressions. It's cringe. Wait, which part is cringe? The guy tweeting about Nina? Oh no, Ben Al, what are you talking about? Why is that cringe? Dude, what do you mean? Are you worried about something? You got something to hide there? What is that? What are you talking about? You want to date Nina? Are you jealous? His girl's a 304. I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means, but yeah, imagine the Elon Checkles. Yeah, that's the thing. That is a lot of impressions. But anyway, so even though this has been happening, he's been getting a fuck ton of impressions. Apparently this developed into a lawsuit. And the lawsuit is apparently pretty brutal. Apparently it's pretty fucking brutal. Like, it's actually really bad from the little bit that we've seen. I mean, I don't know the full details of it, but what TMZ's revealed, it's actually pretty fucking bad. So first, let's just take a look at what Dillon tweeted out. He tweeted this out about, what, an hour and a half ago. So this is brand spanking new. He tweeted out that he's getting fucked. And let's just read what he has to say here. Nina Agdal has filed a massive lawsuit against me. She filed a restraining order against me and is seeking prison time. Is prison time even possible? Can you even get prison time for like defamation or something? Like, is that even, I feel like it's always just a fine. I guess it depends on what's actually being charged against you in the lawsuit. So the fight is in jeopardy if I'm in jail. This is actually wild, but I won't stop. Fuck the system. Come get me. Logan is a dead man walking. Okay. So when does the fight happen too? Because that's another thing. First, I don't even know if jail time is possible. And when does the fight happen? Because if it happens, like, I mean, when is it scheduled? October 14th? I don't think that you're going to go to jail, bro. The fight's in literally like, what, a month? That would be the quickest lawsuit of all time. If somehow you got taken and arrested and put in jail within the next month. I don't think that's going to happen. He's probably being a little bit dramatic here. Maybe that could happen, but I don't think so. But another thing about this is filing a restraining order against someone. What does that even mean? Like, if you get a restraining order filed against you and you're Dillon Danis and you show up to the fight and Nina's there, do you get like fucked for that? Because you're within like whatever amount of feet of the person who filed the restraining order against you? Or is that like only online? Because I think you can do that too. You can just be like, you can't talk about me online, but there's different clauses or something. I think that's also how it works. Should Logan Paul pull a Ralph and drop revenge porn of him and Nina? For what? What would Logan gain from that? What would Logan gain from posting porn of him and Nina? Just like he would look like the Chad? He'd be like, I fucked the girl now. Wow. That would just be the dumbest thing of all time if he posted that. Is the vid of her looking real? No. Keemstar of David confirmed it was false. So unfortunately, that video is not real. But yeah, okay. So he says this first. Then he says the fight's in jeopardy if I'm in jail. He says, this is actually wild, but I won't stop. Fuck the system. Come get me. Then he says Logan Paul is a dead man walking, which is a pretty big threat. It's a pretty big threat. Aren't all the images he's posted public? That's what we're going to get into because it talks about that in the lawsuit. Well, at least not that we don't have the whole lawsuit, but it talks about the details that TMZ's released, which we're going to get into that. I just want to read over all these tweets first. Also, if you're just afraid to like the stream, it helps me out a lot. I'd appreciate it. Just tap the button. So Logan Paul's a dead man walking is a pretty big threat, but he still goes on from here, right? He says, I'll provide more details when I can, but because it's a federal case, I can't at the time. P.S. Fuck that hoe. Okay. So he's saying it's a federal case and he can't provide the details, which is strange because as soon as he says this, right, immediately TMZ tweets this out. Like, when did he tweet this? 3:05, 20 minutes later, TMZ tweets out an article. Logan Paul's fiance, Nina Agdal, is that right? Agdal? He tweeted her name wrong. Agil. I knew that was wrong. Logan Paul's fiance, Nina Agdal, sues Dillon Dannis, files for restraining order. So they tweeted this article out instantly. And, Dillon's obviously coping about it right away. He's saying this cloud horse sent the details to TMZ, exposing her true character. So he's denying that he had anything to do with this. He's saying, I can't talk about it publicly. He's saying he didn't send the details to TMZ. So apparently this actually is from Nina Agdal. It's also not fake, at least unless Dillon is totally lying and he also sent it to TMZ and is lying about sending it to TMZ. That would just be insane. But this tells me that's not fake either, that he's not just baiting, right? Because initially when this tweet first came out, I was talking to Augie or whatever, and we were like, is this real? Is he lying? Because if you guys remember before, he said something about like Logan Paul filing a restraining order against him, right? Do you guys remember that? And Logan Paul denied it. Logan Paul's like, no, that's not true. I never filed a restraining order against him. That's not true. So immediately, pretty much everyone I know is like instantly skeptical about this. They're like, yeah, sure, whatever. A massive lawsuit. I bet it's just a fucking, I bet it's a fucking cease and desist and you're just being dramatic. But no, apparently it's real, according to TMZ. So let's read what they have to say about it because this is where it gets kind of fucking crazy. And this is where I don't know what the details will be of this. And I don't know how this is going to go. So let's read this. What's up, Lucas? And what's up, Astique? Connor W. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Dillon Dannis' incessant online trolling of Nina Agdal has driven Logan Paul's fiance to the point of both suing Dannis and filing for a restraining order against him to make it stop. Agdal beelined it to court Wednesday to file documents obtained by TMZ Sports, claiming Dannis has posted despicable things about her more than 250 times since his fight with Paul was announced earlier this summer. Now, okay, I don't know if 250 times is true. I feel like it's definitely over 100 though. Is 250 true? Is it really been that fucking many times that he's tweeted about this? That is a lot. I don't think that's true. Maybe it's been that much. I feel like it's like 100 to maybe like 150 max. Then she says in her lawsuit, or the article says in her lawsuit, she says she suffered humiliation, emotional distress, and reputational harm, alleging that one post Dannis made on August 11th in particular violated federal and state law. He posts daily about her. I believe there's restraining order since then. He couldn't talk about her anymore. Yeah. Okay. So this is what it's about, right? I mean, obviously suffering humiliation, emotional distress, reputational harm. I don't know if that really matters. If you're just posting a public image of you that like that the paparazzi took, then can you sue the paparazzi for taking pictures of you in public, like with your boyfriends as a fucking, I don't think you can do that, right? Because you're in public. So you can't receive humiliation and emotional distress from just someone uploading public photos of you the paparazzi took of you, right? Or photos of you at a party with someone and you're taking a picture with them, right? Or photos that you posted to your public story, like your public Snapchat story or Instagram story of you kissing your boyfriend, right? Like I don't think that does not make any sense, causing humiliation and emotional distress. Maybe the shit talking, sure. But I mean, he's free to talk shit about you as long as he's not slandering you. I don't think that this doesn't make sense in the court of law, right? If you want to talk about it hurt her feelings, sure. In the court of law, I don't think that this makes sense. Maybe it does. I'm not a lawyer, but no. But one photo apparently violated federal and state law, right? She says, as part of the post, Dannis threw up a sexually explicit image of her that was taken from a romantic encounter she had with a person more than 10 years ago. Now here's the thing, right? The other day I was thinking of this funny bit to do, which now I can't really do it, but because I don't know what the details of this lawsuit are and if there's like actual explicit images in it. But I thought of this hilarious bit that if someone wants to steal this, honestly, you're welcome to do it on stream. But it was going to be so dumb because I actually went back and counted how many photos Dylan has posted of her since, like, I don't know, earlier this summer. Like, how many photos has he posted? I counted 112. About 112 to 150 photos he's posted of her, not including just the random ones where she's just like nude or just like, you know what I mean? Like, those don't really, that doesn't really matter. But I thought of the funny bit to take all those photos and put them onto a tier list and rank them S tier through F tier on how humiliating they would be for Logan to see. So, you know, you have like the photo of her like fucking in bed, like with another man or whatever. Like that would be S tier. You know what I mean? That's like pretty bad. The photo of her with Bill Nye, right? That's brutal. That is brutal. You know, but so I just checked all the photos. I counted about 112, 150, something somewhere between that. And that would be a pretty good bit. But the problem is now I don't know which one was uploaded on August 11th. And if that's actually revenge porn, then I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to be fucking streaming revenge porn. I know I only streamed to 30 viewers, but I'm not taking that risk. So, but anyway, so it goes on to say a sexually explicit image that was taken during a romantic encounter. Then she says, Dannis posted the photograph entirely uncensored from his ex account without the plaintiff's consent. Agdal wrote in the suit. Later that day, reposted the explicit photograph in order to maximize the number of views it would receive. So I don't know if you guys were paying attention on August 11th to Dillon Dannis' Twitter feed. I really wasn't, to be honest with you. But whatever image he posted twice that day apparently was allegedly revenge porn. It's from a romantic encounter because this would not be public. The biggest thing that's weird about this is everything that I thought that he's posted has been public, right? Like I assumed everything he posted has been public, but apparently there's actually one image that's kind of the crux of the lawsuit. Then the 31-year-old model claims Dannis only agreed to delete it after Misfits Boxing threatened to cancel the fight unless he took it down. So apparently this is so bad that Misfits themselves is like DMing Dylan directly, and they're like, yo, chill out. Like, this is too much. Whatever you're posting is going to fuck up the fight, right? So you need to stop. So that's what she's claiming. Misfits Boxing actually got directly involved with the suit. Agdal added in the suit that many of Dannis' other posts have upset her. Well, sorry, too bad. Including a tweet he made on August 28th that she says showed a video of her from more than 6 years ago where she talked about her desire for intimacy during a period of celibacy. Oh, oh no, it's the classic video, y'all. The classic video. Oh my God. That's a bad one. You know, do we just have to play it again? Do we just have to play that one again? That one's just too good not to play it again, right? We got to play that one. That was the sausage video. Yeah. I got to pull that up. Because that video is brutal. That video is brutal. So let me see. I'm going to find it. I got to do a bit of scrolling because this man posts so fucking much that it's so buried now. But I need to find that because that's the sausage video. That's where she's like, I need a sausage so bad. I haven't had sex in so long. Oh my God. Which I was just like, if you say this, no matter what gender you, I mean, obviously people are going to be more inclined to think it's, you know, gross if it's a woman or whatever. But honestly, if a man was posting that too, talking about pussy, if Logan Paul had this video out talking about pussy, we would all fucking like destroy him. This would be the most humiliating video of all time. So here's the video, by the way, just as a reminder. Yo, what's up, Jerry? Thanks for the awesome message, Jerry. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's listen to this video just to remind ourselves of what Nina's up to nowadays.
This is the longest I've ever gone without sex since I started. Obviously, it's driving me crazy. I am struggling. I need penis inside of me.
I cannot even. I need peanuts inside of me so bad. Bro. And I don't think this is something private. I think she publicly posted this on her Snapchat. And it's just so.
Like, all I want is like a big fat sausage. Just destroying my body. So, if any of you guys know a good dick
Oh my
that
God.
doesn't have STDs on it, I'll take it. Right here.
That's just so brutal. That's just the most brutal video I've ever seen. You just can't post stuff like that as anyone. I mean, you just cannot do that. That's just so humiliating. Especially because then once you marry someone, that video is going to be used, and it's just like, why? And the thing is, the worst part is just how it keeps going, man. Like, it wasn't just one. She like kept picking up the video and recording more. It's like, why are you doing this? Just stop it. Just please, dear God, stop it. Okay. So that apparently hurt her feelings really bad. She added that in the suit directly, that this actually hurt her feelings really, really bad. So apparently that's really bad for her. But anyway, so that's part of the lawsuit. Now she claims in the suit that the vid had been stored deep in her Snapchat archive. Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Suggesting Dannis had hacked her personal account or had obtained the private video from someone who had done so. Oh, wow. So a correction from what I said literally just 30 seconds ago. She's alleging that this wasn't public. So actually that changes. If that's true, that completely changes it, obviously. Wow. I don't know if that's true or not. Dannis, I think, has gone public and tweeted out that all the videos are public. But she's alleging that this was hacked from her phone, which is kind of fucking insane. Because maybe it was. I mean, has that video been a thing before Dannis got a hold of it? Was that like just sitting on the internet and he just picked it up? I don't think so. I'd never seen that before. But honestly, I don't even know who Nina Agdal was before 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't know. That's insane. That is actually, that changes things drastically. She's asking for unspecified damages in the suit, but wants no less than $150,000 per violation of the federal law prohibiting the sharing of intimate images. So far, that's basically two images, because at least so far what we've read, there's the one that she claims is from a romantic encounter, right? One from a romantic encounter posted on August 11th. Okay. And then one from the hacked Snapchat archive. Private video. Maybe she sent that to a friend, because that's obviously different. I mean, if you're talking to your friend, you might just be fucking weird to be funny or whatever. Like, that's, I don't know. I mean, I still would think that's gross, but I guess you're just joking. 'Cause that's different. If it's not on public, that's different. So that's $300K so far, at least. No less than $300K. Then, as for her tro, she's asking a judge to bar Dannis from posting sexually explicit images of her going forward, in the wake of Dannis's repeated threats to release further images that could be damaging to Agdal's reputation. For Dannis's part, he's been unapologetic over the posts throughout the past few weeks, saying that they've been helping promote his upcoming fight with Paul. I don't see any photos posted unless he posted them in the replies. Well, here's the thing. That's what I was saying. They made him delete it. So, yeah, as I was saying here, where was it? They said he had to delete it. Because what's their face? Yeah, Misfits Boxing. Dannis only agreed to delete it after Misfits Boxing got behind it and threatened to cancel the fights unless he took it down. So whatever he posted was obviously bad enough to, like, have Misfits get involved, and he had to delete it. Why do you do the Mr. Beast type thumbnails? They're awesome, dude. Wasn't that thumbnail really great? Aren't you guys glad you clicked that super soy thumbnail? Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it, Marks. What's up, man? Psych, how you doing? Yeah, so he actually had to delete it, Gracie, so it's not up anymore. Okay, so her tro is basically just don't post sexually explicit photos of me. Is that fair, though? I mean, is that really a fair request? Because here's the thing, too. Isn't she a nude model? Doesn't she do nude modeling? I mean, obviously, romantic encounter photos is fucking revenge porn. And also, what's it called? Also, if it's like a hacked Snapchat thing, then that's not cool. But if it's just her own nude photos, that doesn't mean anything. She's alleging two, one of them that was hacked from her Snapchat and one of them that was from a romantic encounter that was not public. Obviously, that would be against it, but I don't think you can post sexually explicit photos of Nina. Anyone can post that because she's a public nude model, right? I don't even think, I mean, I guess you can make that part of a restraining order, but I don't know, maybe. In the wake of Dennis's repeated threats to release further images that could be damaging to Agdal's reputation. Here's the thing about the repeated threats. I don't buy it. I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't buy that he has something. I don't buy that the thing even exists at all. I don't think the picture exists. You want to know why? Because when he showed it to Aiden Ross, they acted really fucking weird. You know what I mean? They acted really fucking weird. Look at this. Tell me this looks real to you guys. I don't think that he showed him anything. Okay, I don't buy this at all. Look at this. Look at this video again, and let's review the Dillon Dannis, Aiden Ross hookup, where they talked about fucking Nina. Watch the way that he shows Aiden Ross's phone, and pay attention. Tell me if you think he's really showing him something. Okay. Okay, so first he instantaneously reacts in 1 second, right? He has like less than 1 second reaction time from when he sees it to when he reacts. Instantly, he immediately reacts. So apparently it's so bad. But then watch what he does when he says, "Can I ask you a question?" He's going to pull out his phone, and as if he's showing Dillon something. But watch how quick he somehow has something up. He has the question ready to go to ask Dillon just instantly. But watch this, watch this.
Like, can I say that? Like, who? I don't know.
Can I say that like who? What do you mean, can I say that like who? He pulled his phone out literally instantly, and he had it ready to go. He was like, literally just immediately was just like, oh, can I say this? What do you, I would expect him to sit there and type out a question like, hold on, wait, give me a second. Can I say that? You know what I mean? Like he would have a second to type something. Can I say who it is? Like maybe he'd type out like, can I mention this? He would type out the question, but he didn't do anything. He just immediately, instantly pulled out his phone and showed it to Dannis. I don't buy it.
No. Like, can I say that? Like,
can I say that? What do you mean, can I say that? You're not showing him anything. You just pulled your phone out 1 second ago, literally 1 second ago. 1 second ago, can I say this? What do you mean? You're not showing him anything. You know, so I don't buy it. This is bullshit. He didn't show Aiden anything. It's obviously just for the skit because this reaction makes no sense to me. What's up, Traden? What's up, Lizzie? How you guys doing? We're talking shit about Aiden and Dillon Dannis right now because, yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't buy it. So I don't even know if he really has anything. But let's continue on. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. We're at 16 likes. That's pretty good. We're actually close to breaking my record for the amount of viewers we got. So just hit it real quick. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. But let's continue on reading. So I don't believe that he has further images that could damage it. I don't believe that at all. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Morgan, if he hacked her Snap or someone sent private videos, I'm guessing she knows where he got those private pics from and what other pics they potentially have from her perspective. Yeah, they could. I mean, obviously the idea of him having a private photo obviously is true. I just don't buy that he actually has one. Just based on the way it's been, where like him showing Aiden, that reaction doesn't make any sense. You know, I just don't buy that. But yeah, if it is hacked, I mean, she probably has a million private photos in her Snapchat, right? Like that's, if you are that person, you know, if you're Nina and you just saw a video from your private Snap, your archived Snap get leaked that you just sent just one person, you're going to be like, holy fuck, what's going on? But anyway, then for Dannis's part, he's been unapologetic for the post for the past few weeks, saying they've been helping promote his upcoming fight with Paul. I mean, this is the truth. Even Jake Paul agrees with this. Jake Paul agrees that Logan is profiting off of this, right? So this is true. I mean, Dannis does not have to apologize for that. Jake Paul is literally tweeting and talking about that they picked Dannis specifically for the fact that he will promote the fuck out of the fight and Logan gets to pocket all the money because Dannis has no percent of the back end, right? I mean, are they like hacking for him or hacks that he found publicly? Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if hacks you find publicly are necessarily, would that still be illegal? Like, for example, like wasn't there the huge celebrity league, like the Fappening or whatever, where they just hacked into a fuck ton of celebrities like Snapchats and shit, and I don't even know how they did it. They just released a bunch of nude images of people. If that all went up on the Fappening, could you still take that post and tweet it? Like, could you tweet that out? It's like, well, it's public but is it really? I don't know. Could you still be liable for, you know, something? I have no idea. That's the thing. So I'd want to know that. Because if it is still hacked, maybe he's not as liable, like not as liable as like the one who posted it, but it's still like spreading something that shouldn't be public. You know what I mean? Maybe Dillon Dennis isn't stupid enough to show Aiden, knowing he would most likely tell someone who will tell the Pauls. Yeah. No, I don't think Dillon is stupid enough to show Aiden. He probably had Aiden just like, he probably told Aiden to meme it. But the way that the skit went doesn't make any sense to me. Just like the way the social interaction happened doesn't make any sense. Is this the new After Hours? No. This is just my show. This is my amazing live show. The Fappening was funny. Not going to lie. Why do people save nude photos of themselves? Funny is a very interesting word to use for that, but yeah. Yeah, like if someone else hacked her and Dillon found the leaks publicly, it's possible he wasn't even aware it was a hack. That's true. Well, then also you get into the territory of like Leafy versus Destiny, right? Do you guys remember the Leafy versus Destiny thing that happened like 2 months ago where Leafy was shitting on Destiny and his wife, right? And Leafy like got sent an image of Destiny's wife nude, Melina or whatever. And he got sent it and he just pulled it up on stream. He's just like, here's her fucking tits. He didn't know, allegedly, I mean, I don't think he knew. He didn't know that that was apparently allegedly private. It was something that was sent privately in a like romantic context, you know? So, but is he still liable? Like, is he still at fault if he didn't know? And it was an image that was like it was an image that was like leaked, right? Because that's what I think of it. When you say that, I don't know. Is he still responsible for that? Probably not. It's still him kind of being like, you know, a little bit ridiculous by just doing that publicly and not really thinking about it. But is he legally liable? Probably not. I'm sure all those celebs whose nudes are exposed didn't find it very funny. Yeah, probably not. Mel time? What is that, a reference? I don't know what Mel time means. But yeah, spilled milk. No, this is just Connor hours, I guess. Connor's stream. So yeah, I don't know. It gets a little bit strange. It would really have to come down to, I don't know, the laws. It would really come down to the laws, because we can talk about morals all we want. You can morally agree with it. You can morally disagree with it. You can say he's completely morally liable, or you can say it's a total nothing burger. But realistically, I don't know what the actual laws applying to the situation are. So yeah, I have no idea. It could really mean anything. What's up, A Spicy? Stream thumbnail is funny. Yeah, thanks. I really try hard on those thumbnails when I soy out. It's awesome. Okay. So then Dennis took to Twitter, commented on the lawsuit, saying Nina Agdal has filed a massive lawsuit against me. She filed a restraining order against me and is seeking prison time, so if I was in jeopardy. So it's just basically that. So far, that's, I think, the gist of what we got. Now, of course, Dillon is on Twitter talking about this, obviously. But the funny thing about this is he has not stopped. Dillon did not let this hold him down. You know how quickly he went back to posting about Nina? I think less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, he had a meme ready to go. And not only did he have a meme ready to go, he also had a meme that was a compilation of every image he's ever posted of her, right? Gotta fuck them all. And the background is literally all of her fucking boyfriends thrown into one image. So, I mean, 308, it's less than 5 minutes. Wait, he tweeted this. 305, 3 minutes later, bro tweeted a meme with every fucking, it literally looks like the heaven meme. You know, like the heaven meme where it's like when someone dies, it goes to heaven, is like the collage of like a bunch of people or whatever. That's what this looks like, except it's Nina and her hookups, I guess. Legally, you can't, the judge rules on it. Yeah, I guess technically so. And also, I think, I mean, if it's true that his that her tro is just don't post sexually explicit photos of me, then he can still, even after the judge rules, even if that goes through somehow, he can still post shit like this because this isn't sexually explicit, right? Or could you say like any sort of a romantic intimacy, like her holding someone, is sexually explicit? I don't think you could say that, but if that's really the tro, then that's it. But even tweets other memes out. Nina's lawyer showing this dude, the fucking porn guy. So just fully calling Logan Paul a cuck, saying his lawyer is going to plow his wife, which is just great. So he's yeah. If this was filed in California, they'll have to get around the anti-slap laws. Oh, that's another thing. You're right. Because didn't that happen with fucking, what's it called? Ethan Klein? Didn't that happen with Ethan Klein's lawsuit? Wasn't it the when Ryan Kavanaugh sued Ethan Klein. It got slapped, or was it something else? No, I think they wanted it to get slapped and then it didn't. I think is what happened. But I'm not sure of the details. I'm misremembering the details now because it's been so long. It's been like a few months since then. That was like one of the first things we covered on RFX Comms, but we've made about 100 videos since then, so I've kind of lost track. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that he wanted to get it slapped. It was thrown out because of that. Yeah. So, and that was kind of crazy. I remember talking about that. And yeah, H3, I'm pretty sure he was coping at first and he was celebrating, but I don't think Ryan Kavanaugh's given up on him. But this is another thing too. What do you guys think about this, right? Is Ryan Kavanaugh right to sue H3 even if we disagree? Is he right? And at the same turn of the coin, is Nina right to sue Dillon Dannis? Is this causing Nina damages even if we don't morally think it is? Does she have a case? Right? I don't know. I don't know if she really, I mean, if it's hacked shit and romantic encounter shit, obviously, right? But I don't know if she has a case any other way. I don't think she has a case any other way. And not, like I said, not morally. Don't talk about like, well, I think it's cool. Like legally, I don't think she has a case unless there's hacked / romantic encounter nude content. You know what I mean? So I don't know. He says Nina Agdal will be Karen Agdal until farther notice, which is just great. Now he did retweet something, but it looks like he actually unretweeted it. But luckily, I think Augie actually got a screenshot of it before he unretweeted it. Yeah. Here. He actually retweeted this too. So let me open this up. Let me just get this open. Here. So he retweeted something in response to his original tweet. Weren't the photos and videos public already, Lamau? So he was under the impression, that tells me, I mean, it looks like he unretweeted it for some reason, but that tells me he was under the impression everything was public, right? Because that's like what it comes down to if he really actually has a case in court, is if he can argue that the photos and videos were public, right? That he got them from some public website. It's not actually like he's not posting revenge porn. He's just posting publicly available images of her. So this tells me he's under the impression of it. I don't know why he deleted or unretweeted that because that doesn't make any sense. Like, let me refresh and see. Nina Agdal, Clout, Nina Lawyer, fuck them all. I'll provide filed master lawsuit. So he unretweeted. He's changed his mind. But this implies to me that yeah, he did not know. Oops, excuse me. Just leaked the desktop. He did not know that this was public. So I have no idea. It's a civil lawsuit, not criminal. He want to go to jail. That's dumb. Yeah. I have no idea. The jail doesn't make any sense. He's not going to get jail time for this, right? So I have no clue. It's definitely very strange. So I don't know. This lawsuit, it's going to develop more, obviously. We're going to see kind of where this goes because this is literally just day one. Like day one, right when it's tweeted out, I went live just immediately after. And so we'll see where this goes. I'm not really sure. But he's definitely not going to get jail time. It's not going to stop the fight because the fight's on October 14th. It's literally just a month away. So he's not going to get jail time for this. You know, it's just not going to end up that way. But yeah. That's pretty much all the details of it right now. Let's see what he's liking. We're going to stalk Dyllon a little bit. Let's see what tweets he's liking. Oh, Andrew Tate. He hasn't liked anything. So he's not liking tweets. Let's see if he has any other replies. Oh, he just tweeted. I didn't even put a ring on it, and she's already trying to fuck me for all my money. Damn. That's brutal. Damn. He's not stopping, man. He is just not. He does not care. Bro does not care. That's just brutal. Right. Well, honestly, boys, I was going to go live for an hour, but I started late. I'm already at 45 minutes. I'm going to just call it here because, like I said, I got stuff to do tonight. So I'm going to just call it off. I was going to get into EDP, but I don't got enough time for all that because there's a whole bunch of fucking lore. If you really want to watch an EDP video, go check it out on RedFox Comms. But, yeah, I just want to cover the lawsuit, what we know of it so far, see if there's anything else. But that's what we got. Like the stream on your way out. Just a quick short stream. But I'm back on the daily grind. You know, I think I missed yesterday. But so far I've done 4 streams this week. So you know, you gotta appreciate the hustle. But like the stream on your way out before you dip. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And that was a good stream, y'all. Quick little shooting the shit, figuring out what's going on with Dylan. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. See you guys maybe, you know, Friday, something like that. We'll see. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye.